Hit the like and subscribe. Here we have former United States President Barack Hussein Obama, and he's standing behind another former U.S. President, George W. Bush, and George W. Bush's wife, Laura. My question is, where is Michelle Obama? You know, brothers, one of the most important decisions you'll ever make in your life, probably number two, well, definitely number two, in my opinion, behind your purpose is the woman you decide to marry. And your purpose is going to help you get the highest quality of woman possible. They're all tied together, in my opinion. Purpose, woman, highest quality of life. In regards to the woman, that woman, I believe, has to have the most undying belief in you. She has to be your number one fan. If she's not your number one fan, things can go awry. And that could be a whole separate video, but I want to touch on this. I don't believe that Michelle Obama is Barack Obama's number one fan. I don't believe that she even likes him that much. And that's real talk. And we'll get into that in a minute. But I can possibly understand, even though she should be there, not only as a first lady, because it's an obligation, it's a duty, but the duties to her husband, she should be at this inauguration. The reason why you get to live the affluent lifestyle that you do now is because this man got your booty cheeks into the White House. So the least you can do is show up to doggone funerals and inaugurations and do your first lady duties or former first lady duties. But speaking of funerals, Jimmy Carter just passed recently. I'm sure she went to that, right? So here we have, again, former President Barack Obama being led to his seat by himself, rolling solo, as he shakes the hand of former Vice President Mike Pence and Al Gore, former Vice President, and also should have been former President of the United States as well, if not for Florida. Haven't seen Al Gore probably but one time since 2000. He's looking good, but as you see here, Barack Obama has to sit with Donald Trump and his wife by himself because his wife left him hanging. But I'm sure she had something of very extreme importance to take care of. Look at that tan on Donald Trump. My goodness gracious. The spray tan machines must have been working overtime to get that thing done. My good God almighty. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm sure that Michelle Obama has something of extreme importance to take care of, seeing as how she missed the funeral of a beloved former Democratic president. Let's see if she had to take care of as George Bush rolls in, looking like he needs a laxative. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right. So this is from the Savannah Morning News. Where was Michelle? Why wasn't Michelle Obama at Jimmy Carter's funeral? Let's go ahead and read this article here real fast. Jimmy Carter's funeral was Thursday, January 9th, and notably had all 5 living presidents in attendance, along with their spouses, except former President Barack Obama's wife. Brothers, don't ever let yourself be the exception unless it's a great thing. Not for no nonsense like this. Obama and President-elect Donald Trump were seen chatting for several minutes prior to the start of the funeral. However, Obama's seat was supposed to be his wife's, according to Politico. See what I mean? Why wasn't Michelle Obama at Jimmy Carter's funeral? She wasn't in attendance because she had a schedule conflict and was in Hawaii during the funeral, CNN said on Thursday. The reason for this, according to reports from CNN, indicates that she was in Hawaii on a quote-unquote extended vacation. She missed this funeral and got your husband getting questioned because of a quote-unquote extended vacation without your husband. By the way, without your husband. An extended vacation is the reason why she missed this. The next session was Michelle Obama at Rosalind Carter's funeral. Yes, every living first lady, including Dr. Jill Biden, Melania Trump, Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Laura Bush, attended Rosalind Carter's funeral in 2023. So she went to Rosalind Carter's funeral in 2023, doesn't show up to Jimmy Carter's funeral in 2024, and now your husband's getting questioned, your relationship getting questioned publicly because of your selfish actions. Duty and service is one of the most important things in a relationship. You both have to have it. This shows me a lack of belief that she needs to serve him. This for your husband. Forget Jimmy Carter. You're making him look bad. But like I said earlier, I don't think she likes him, and I'm going to show you why right now. So here's Michelle Obama on this panel that does include the infamous Tina Knowles, the great wife that she is. She's going to tell you in her own words, listen, in fair use, revolt.
You know, if you understand that it is a process and that a lot of times, and people think I'm being catty by saying this, it's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband.
You know? Do say that. You say 10 years.
And guess when it happened? Times, and people think I'm being catty by saying this, it's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband.
You know? Do say that. You say 10 years.
So somebody, I don't know who it was on the panel, but one of the ladies, after she said she couldn't stand her husband for 10 years, she said, yeah, you do say that. That means this isn't nothing new. This isn't the first time she said it. This means she's been saying this. You imagine if Barack Obama went on national television or went on a national platform, said, I can't stand my wife. What you talking about? Anyway, I'll let it run.
And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because, you know, you can be all great individually when you're just married. You got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy, you're traveling, that's great, good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? And you start measuring, it's like, how many diapers did you change? And, oh, you're golfing? Oh, you got time? Oh, you got time to golf? How you at the gym all the time?
Why you in my brain right now? I'm like, golfing.
That's when all the measuring starts, because you got this project.
Yes.
And guess what? Little kids, they're terrorists. They are. They have demands.
Oh,
they don't talk. Right. They're poor communicators. They cry all the time. They're irrational.
They're selfish.
Needy. And you love them more than anything.
Oh.
And so you can't blame them.
No.
Right? Because look, they're cute, and he's so cute. And look at him throwing his plate. That's so cute. So you turn that ire on each other.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's describing women, not children. You can say the exact same thing about women, selfish, needy, irrational. Sounds like women. But a couple things that she mentioned in here, aside from the fact she didn't like her husband, she's keeping score. You should never keep score in a relationship. A woman that's keeping score is going to always overvalue everything she does and undervalue everything that you do. There have been literal studies done on the perception of work within households of married couples, and the woman's perception of what she does and compared to the actuality of what she does is way out of whack, especially when you compare it to the men. Everyone's perception was that they were doing more than what they were actually doing, but the women's was like 3-1 compared to the men, right? That's what it is. I can't breastfeed no baby. You're being an adult. You want a family? That's the price you got to pay. And it pays off at the end. But like I said, I can't breastfeed no baby. Those first handful of years are the years that you make your biggest imprint on that child. You're literally forming who that person is going to be for the rest of their lives in those years and who they're going to evolve into later on. I've heard women say that being a wife and mother isn't fulfilling. I've literally, personally, in real life, heard this from women, a bunch of them. What's fulfilling about that? They wasn't in their 40s, mid-40s, and 50s yet, though. They'll change their tune. Women take their foot off the gas as they get older. But anyway, in regards to work, that cubicle that you clock in and out of for 30 and 40 years, whichever ones you go to, and you get an email and a link to the company catalog to get your retirement gift, ain't legacy. That ain't legacy. Your children and everything else that you've built is your legacy. Who is going to carry on your legacy? Who? That's why being a wife and mother is your most important job. Not that doggone job you go to. And this other nonsense where she's talking about basically, hey, see you later, on her Cheryl Lee Ralph tip. Video coming on that as well. On her Cheryl Lee Ralph where, hey, basically, I'm glad you're leaving so I can watch what I want to watch on television. That's a lack of respect. And a lack of regard. She don't care if you come or go. Come on, the brothers, that ain't it. That ain't it. If your woman's okay with you being gone, whew, all right, let's get into something else here. Because I believe that is rooted in a lack of belief. I believe that she felt that way because she didn't believe she's going to be sitting her booty cheeks in the White House. She didn't believe that. She didn't have belief in the man. That's the problem. If she knew that she got two choices, you gave her two choices. A, Barack changed more diapers than you and take care of these kids more than you, or B, have her behind in the White House. You think she gonna pick him changing diapers? No, she'd do it happily. She didn't believe in the man. That's what it was. And I'm gonna show you another thing real quick. Saw this some years ago, and brothers, when I tell y'all, don't pick a woman that's gonna have you with headlines like this, making a fool out of you. First Lady, single mother, Michelle Obama corrects herself after slip up. Let's listen.
As a busy single.
My bad, let me write it back.
Slip of the tongue or Freudian slip.
Believe me, as a busy single mother, or I should say single, as a busy mother.
First Lady Michelle Obama stumbled on her words, referring to herself as a single mom in an interview with a CBS affiliate, a remark she quickly corrected.
You know, when you got the husband who's president, it can feel a little single, but he's there.
Y'all hear that doggone nonsense. And fair use today's show. Fair use. Y'all hear the nonsense? As a single mother. Again, her perception of what she was doing and what she was actually doing are completely out of whack. She was helping to foster an environment that helped that man get to where he got. You can't be president of the United States and not have a family. You got to have a family. And then you get to that point where you're running, you have a beautiful family. She didn't see the value in that. And that's the problem today. The ladies don't see the value in that. They don't. You ask a woman what her best attributes are, she's going to tell you where her doggone major was in school and what her job is, and she can take care of herself. That's what she's going to say. What in the world that got to do with me? Yes, you're competent, maybe, but you're competent. What are the tools you bring to the table in a relationship that are going to help me be the best version of the man that I can be? That's what matters to me. I don't care about your degree. I don't care about your job. Because you're not going to be tricking off on me anyway. You understand me? Women typically look at their money as their money and your money as our money. That's how women look at it. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Look, even then, she's in the White House and looking at herself as a single doggone mother. Men got you in the White House and you talking about single mother nonsense, like you living in the doggone Nickerson Gardens or something like that, like you're in the projects. Come on. Let's wrap this thing up, man. So here we are again. Barack Obama arrives at Trump's inauguration without Michelle Obama. This signifies a relationship where your woman don't respect you. She didn't have enough respect for you to show up. She like, just go on by yourself. You the president, right? You go. And that's a problem. Make sure she's your number one fan, and make sure she don't have you doing anything like this. Let me know what you guys think. Am I overreacting? Or was Michelle Obama a little bit out of pocket there and making her husband look bad? Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like, subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.